Back in 1998, most PlayStation-owning gamers were coming down from the high that was Final Fantasy VII, a blockbuster success for Squaresoft in both critical and commercial fashion. So, what's the best way to give a big boost in sales to an obscure fighting game from the same developers as the Toe Ball series? Well, how about injecting some Final Fantasy VII characters into the roster? With its own cast of wacky characters, along with a bunch of odd mini-games and an RPG-like quest mode, Squaresoft certainly released a very unique fighter. While they're certainly no strangers to having oddly named titles, people still have trouble pronouncing this game's name. Is it Ehrgeiz? Is it Ehrgeiz? Today we figure out the pronunciation on Squaresoft's late 90s fighting game. For this is Gaming Linguistics. First, let's take a look at the Japanese pronunciation, Ehrgeiz. Even in this Japanese promo video, it sounds complicated to say. Ehrgeiz. You can barely make it out, but it sounds similar to how it is phonetically spelled in Japanese, Ehrgeiz. But in understanding that the word isn't rooted in Japanese or English, we can't use this as any kind of basis for how to properly pronounce this word, so scratch that. The word is actually of German descent and translates to mean ambition. While this may or may not be a reference to how ambitious the range of gameplay is here, the meaning of the word doesn't tell us much regarding the pronunciation. However, I reached out to a friend of mine, my old college roommate James, who has a bachelor's degree in the German language, and he advised me on the correct pronunciation. The word is pronounced Ehrgeiz. To break this down further, the first part, air, is pronounced like the word air, A-I-R. The second part, Geiz, is pronounced by making a TS sound similar to the Z in pizza. And while yes, I'm fully aware that the announcer says the name of the game when you start to play, trying to make sense of anything audio-wise in this game after hearing some of the sound effects beforehand is like trying to listen to someone talk to you after a bomb went off right next to you. Seriously, this game has some of the most obnoxious sound effects of all time. Anyways, that's how to pronounce Ehrgeiz. So, next time you're fighting with either the brand new characters created for this game or Cloud & Company, you'll know how to say what game you're playing. Oh, and did I mention that Tifa's playable? Yes, the Tifa Lockhart. Swoon. Well, that's all for this episode of Gaming Linguistics. Did you learn something today? Make sure to tell us in the comments below. Thanks for watching Gaming Linguistics, and be sure to check out the other episodes in the series.